Oh, right, Discord. All right. Let's see what abomination I've created for myself. I just started clicking stuff on the randomizer website, so. Why is this room not heated? Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter now that we have Varia's suit. Z3, there must be 3 more items left that I can get. Yep. Items 2%, objective. Yeah. And then we have the portals, so the area is randomized, and I think the bosses are randomized too. Okay, so we have Varia's suit, and we have morphing ball, so that's good. Oops. I'm gonna quickly save. I'm assuming that I can. Yeah, it'll let me. What did that say? I didn't read that. We don't have bombs, so I mean, how? I guess. Oh shoot! Are you serious?
Oh hi.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. The dude abides. What's going on? This is not good. This is not good in the slightest because I have to get past these enemies here without taking a single hit, which is just not gonna happen. Yeah. I wonder if I'm full HP, how much damage I can take. Excuse me. There's nowhere reasonable for me to farm health. Once I get past this part, we'll be okay. Oh wait, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. Well, actually, no, I am right. Because... Oh, they got rid of the enemy that's here. Okay. Alright, so I got one chance to make this. Nope. Okay, alright. Yo, 40 months. What's up, J-Dam? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the resub. I do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. So this is an area rando. Chozo rando. I think I set it up, but it's not doing that properly. Boss rando. Doors rando. Oh, dang it. This is not good. Maybe I just need to try to farm that enemy and just try to get a little bit of health at a time. Don't fall in the spikes? Oh. You sure? Hey man, don't back seat. See, if he just shot in one angle, it would be fine, but he like shoots up and down and all over the place. This isn't ideal. Shoot. Can I like... I don't think my health went up at all, did it? It did a little bit, I guess. Yeah, it was just in the choices, it was just called blue. I was like, oh, okay, simple. Right to the point. I'm guessing what is down there is going to be either power bombs or morph ball bombs or screw attack. One of them. What's up, Explosions? How you doing? Why do you jerkwads gotta give me small energy? Is that only 5 at a time? Nice, man. New granddaughter? Not worth it. It's not worth it. Please die close. Yeah, that's only 5 at a time. That's no bueno. All right, so we got a little bit more health. Not much more. We'll save again. I'll try to make it my way down. There's no really good place to farm health, which is really sucky. So if I'm just... I might die a few times doing this, but... I just gotta be careful. Nope, that's not it. Alright, so I suppose what I could do might be smarter is this first little bit. We'll just kill this guy. We should get a big health from him. Come down here. Shoot you. I'll leave you there for now. We're not going to die by hitting this. It's screw attack. Okay, can you please? So the only supremely sucky part about this is we don't have... Oh, I did make it. Oh, snap. Let's go. Alright, so screw attack gives us the chance to leave properly because we have damage. I'm not gonna bother going down, there's no point. I was watching a part in the video where it says CWJ and the stupid invisible wall. I don't know what you mean by the stupid invisible wall. I know about CWJs. Ugh! Oh shit. No, dude! There's times where Samus just does an up jump, and even though you're holding left, she doesn't actually do a spin jump, just drives me absolutely bananas. I gotta do all that again. That sucks. Might have been safer to actually go down and do the other save, because we can one-shot the... Once we get the screw attack, we can one-shot the... Just go, just go, just go, just go. Alright, so for now, I'm just gonna kill the one. I'm gonna land down here and jump. We're gonna shoot you. That's fine, I can still see what's going on. No! There it is. It'll actually be easier to go up because the little rock cubes are going to be gone. Beautiful. Yikes. All right. I'll be able to farm those other enemies too that only give 5 health. Because now we have screw attack. Okay. We're out of the muck. I made mention, I want to say it was on Monday, but I can't be for certain. that I kind of want to go away from trying to like beat games quickly, like trying to do SMZ3s and stuff. I kind of want to curb it into like difficult playthroughs and like a little bit of a struggle bus, so it's what sort of inspired today's stream. All right, and then we can grab that another item over there, which I'm hoping is an E-tank. Not that we desperately need it or anything like that. We can grab this. What is it? Oh, it's bombs. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Good. Cool. All right, so that takes us to... I'm not going to bother writing it down. I'm going to try to remember it. Does it show us? So green to red. Is it like red because of the map area? Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's what the map thing is trying to tell us. These guys do lots of damage, so I gotta be careful. It's locked by missile. It's a little bit better. I don't know what happened. Well, what I will say is like my wife Sarah's new vehicle has like, it's got all those back sensors, and it's a pretty fancy vehicle. It's a luxurious SUV. And like when it senses that you're gonna get in a collision, it'll brake for you, but sometimes it's a little too sensitive in the sense where it shouldn't brake as hard as it does. And so I was just backing out, taking Sarah to a doctor's appointment, and the car braked at it for no reason, really. And I'm pretty sure that's what jacked my back up. But like I didn't really notice. I guess I mentioned at the time that my back was already sort of feeling a little bit sore, but this just kind of messed it up a little bit more. And I think what's wrong is there's like a rib at a joint. Something's wrong, because like I feel fine right now, but like last night, this morning, what is this? Like I would breathe deeply and my back would just absolutely just seize, and it would hurt so bad. And it's like nerve pain. It's not like muscle pain, which is really strange. I don't usually deal with back pain like this. I usually don't deal with back pain, to be fair. So this is a whole kit and caboodle, and thinking like I might need to take a trip to the chiropractor. A doctor's favorite quack, you know? Thank you for asking, I appreciate it. And I'm sorry for not being on the stream. Yesterday was back issues. Tuesday was just a crazy day. Kind of went a little squirrely. I'm not gonna go into detail, but everything's fine, but it was just weird. Sounds like it's time for physical therapy. I'm I don't like going to the chiropractor very much. And a doctor's just gonna be like, here, just rest your back. So like, I'm kind of stuck between a crossroads. So I don't really want to like, it's not that I don't want to do anything about it, but it's just like, it seems kind of foolish to, you know, mess around with it or not, but I don't know. Because like the thing is, like I said, I don't really struggle with back issues, so I think this is just, I'm assuming this is just a one-off thing, so. And I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'm imagining that it's just something that will sort of get better with time, which I'm hoping. So that's why I'm not immediately like wanting to run out and spend money on something that might not work, if I can just have a little bit of patience and see what happens, you know what I mean? Get there. Yeah, we have one of those gun things. I slept really good last night, and I felt good when I woke up, so I'll just leave it at that. You're not getting any younger, tell me about it. Actually, don't tell me about it, I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so we have a missile there, so that will open up... I want to say Rex ship? Thank you for the heart, appreciate it. Hope everyone is doing well today. Oh, I have ice beam, so I don't have to screw around with stuff like that. We have some more Chozo statues coming up, so we'll have some more, we have 4 majors, it looks like, in Criteria, which is actually crazy. But obviously Criteria is not completely connected due to the fact that there's, So like this one for certain, but like it's an area randomizer as well. This is Super Metroid, but it's just a randomizer. It's randomized a lot of the settings. Boss rando, door rando, some beam. It's a beam rando, item rando. It's so rando. GG to you. TENS unit? Is that like a tensor thingy, like the electrodes? I hate those things. I'll never use it. Oh, I had tendonitis when I was working. I was working at a lumber place, and I was picking up. I think it was an 8. I want to say it was an 8x8. It was a fairly big piece of wood, very thick, and one of the edges was beveled, but I didn't notice it, and so it just rolled back on my finger, and it made this. Was it this one knuckle? It broke this knuckle. Or fractured it rather, so it wasn't a full break, but it was fractured, and so because like it was super inflamed and swollen, just felt like crap. I had to like lift things differently because it wasn't just like the, you know, I don't know what I'm saying necessarily, but anyways, I had to get physio for it because I got tendonitis in my wrists, and I mean I'm a musician, drummer. You know, at one point in time I was playing Kaizo, and that's enough to screw up your arms and hands. There's another major here, I think. What do we got? Nope. Guess not. And I hated that thing. I hate electrical pulses. Like, anytime someone wants to like try to prank me with the like some sort of electrocution thing or whatever, I don't even want to play ball. I really don't want to screw around with stuff like that. I got my fill. So yeah. But yeah, again, thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I really hate stupid stuff like that interrupting stream. It drives me insane. I don't really like having stream interrupted for stupid things like that. Like, I understand, like, you know, it's just like, you know, minor colds and stuff where like, and that could be for like any kind of sort of, you know, job you do, whether you're, you know, in front of a camera, or you're working with customers, or you're in an office setting. Like, I just hate stuff like that because like you're sick, but you know, it just feels like a minor inconvenience, and you're not like, I don't want to be like a dick or anything, but it's like, you're not dying, but you feel really crappy. But on top of that, if you go to your work, you're gonna get people sick, and that's just not cool. Don't be that guy. But then, oh, plasma beam, damn it. But then, to add insult to injury, they get mad at you for calling in sick. And I find it's like specifically worse when you work like retail. Davo, thank you for the 5 roses. I appreciate that, but I am a happily married man, all right? Don't get any ideas. What's up, Jadam? You're already here. You just hit gooses. I understand. Boing. Boing. So now where does this lead to? So green, criteria. We are in Red Tower, Red Brinstar. And we have some Zelda music. No matter what I do, I can't escape this game. Plasma. Let's quickly save here. I also set the music to be random. I set almost every single option for randomization. Cranked it to 10. The only thing that's not super crazy is the difficulty, but I think the difficulty is gonna lie in just navigating, getting the world. This music getting me think it's SMC3, yeah. I'll try to save that for tomorrow. I may not be able to stream tomorrow, necessarily. I'll keep you guys posted as much as I can. I have a funeral that I might be going to tomorrow. Yay, that's so much fun. So we'll have to wait and see. It's important, so. All right, so that was pretty short-lived. This takes us to, okay, so this is where Turian is. All right, so we know that then. Turian is gray. Got it. All right, so that's good to know. That's actually not that far off, so once we get all the items in, we can finish up. It's gonna be easy to find out where we need to go. So now we go to the left and we have another teleport. I don't think this is in hard mode setting, so hopefully we're not going to get any suitless stuff, or at least not any underwater crap. All right. Whoops. Okay, so if we go left, should be able to make it out. If I go to the right, we can grab a few of those items, and that's going to be the other side into... Well, actually, not guaranteed. That's not going to be guaranteed, Lord Norfair. We've got a major by high jump, major by ice beam, another major by speed booster. It looks like I can get all of those. And then another one lower Norfair. That one's going to be a bit more tough to grab, but I should still be able to get it with some bomb jumping. Actually, maybe I'll go this way first. Yeah, we'll go this way first. We can get wave beam and speed boost. Would be easier to navigate. A little bit of fusion music. And I didn't choose the music, by the way. It was completely randomized. You can choose a different playlist. You can randomize the songs in the game, or you can just import music that is really just easily built in on the website. It's actually pretty awesome. I love the options available. And of course, well, actually, that doesn't mean anything, right? Yeah, exactly. I see your plasma beam, and I raise you, I don't give a crap. What do you think of them appels? Freeze, sucker. What I'm gonna do is just bomb jump, because bomb jumping is cool. Did you see Nick? Where? Where was he? What are you talking about? I see him every morning. Oh, is there? Did they confirm, or did Nintendo confirm it, or is it a rumor? Because they had a rumor of it, and we got a crappy partner direct. No, I want to go in there, please. Of course. And I thought I was gonna be smart. I don't have plasma, but I can still get in the room. Nope. I also set the item progression to be as slow as possible, so hopefully we're here for a minute. So there is another gate that we can go through there. I'll wait later. I want to see what else we can do here. I should be... Yeah, we can get in here. Sweetness. Well, if that is a sure fact thing, I'm stoked. I like Nintendo Directs. The 12th of September. September's going to be awesome. Got a lot of really cool releases in September for a lot of different things. I'm just hoping to get my Switch 2 case in soon. Well, that's just the worst, but more health isn't bad. One of the fastest rooms now becoming one of the slowest. Yeah, they got to give us a release date. I mean, if you think about it, Nintendo's got quite a few games coming out around the holidays time now, with Kirby Air Riders and Pokemon ZA and a couple of other different games, but the only one I really care about is Metroid Prime 4, and I'm really stoked for it. I'm trepidatiously excited. I'm not gonna completely just go, this game's gonna be awesome and that's it. I wish I could have that attitude, but I can't. What do we got up there? We've got some smaller items that I don't really care about. I guess we'll check high jump and ice beam first. Those are gonna be easier to get to. We don't have any power bombs yet, so we gotta figure out where those are gonna show up at. This is fun. I'm enjoying this rando already. I like the heavy randomization. Okay, so this is a wave beam door, so once I go through, I'm gonna be stuck. So that's unfortunate. I should have shaved when I was in there. Let's hope for a power bomb or a super missile. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Did you like Metroid Dread? I love Metroid Dread. I thought it was great. There's very few Metroid games that I don't enjoy playing. And when I say very... Oh, this one's also locked up by plasma now. Okay. When I say very few, I mean literally like one. Like I like Dread. I like Other M. I'm not on that bandwagon that thinks that Other M is a bad game. I think it's a bad Metroid game, but I think it's a fun video game. turn your brain off, you can have fun. So that's locked out by plasma. That's garbage. That's so garbage. Okay, so we're in trouble here. Oh, we have ice beam though, so we can go through here. You like other M? Ew. Shush. I don't want to hear it. Did it do anything to help Samus's character? No. Did it establish Adam Malkovich as an interesting character? I actually didn't mind Adam Malkovich in that game. I thought he was kind of interesting. He was kind of cool. You hated Fusion? I definitely don't hate Fusion. I don't actually. I just played it like last week, and oh, good, X-ray scope. That's what I needed, game. Thank you so much. Gag me. All right. So as it stands, we are now no longer able to go back to where we were at, which sucks. So hopefully, going up into Kraid's area will lead us somewhere else nice. Oh, I don't do stuff like that. I don't even know how to X-ray climb. That just it's one of those things that I really don't want to learn. I don't know why. I couldn't actually answer for you. I'm not into like break the game. I just want to play it. Some people are into that. Some people are into like, yeah, like G mode and stuff like that. Okay, so we can't go this way. We have to go this way. Please don't lava dive. Oh no, chat, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. I think I might be soft locked actually. Unless I can somehow get super missiles, which I should have realized. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Because we can't go back this way. I don't have speed booster, so I can't go through there. I do have power bombs though, so I suppose. Oh, you know what? Maybe this... Well, actually, no. Unless... I mean, this could technically be something. Yeah, I know. I know. If I had high jump, it would be fine, but I don't have high jump. Okay, so that could be good. Cause oh, you know what? That is good. That gets us into Kraid. That's good. That's good. We're not soft locked. I was really hoping. Based on how much health I have, I don't know. I don't think I want to try for that. Considering that we just got supers now. Well, and you don't even need double spring ball jump. If you check out Behemoth, he does the GT code or whatever, and he does a really gnarly. He takes a purposed hit without high jump, and he does wall jumps up. So you don't actually need like you could probably do that, but I think there's an easier way to do it personally. Which isn't saying much. Well, this sucks. I don't really have any health. Yeah. That seems like something that needs to be a little bit higher than expert. Personally. Like, I've done expert in the past and I've never encountered anything like that, so maybe they changed what the variables need to be. Well, I am completely out of ammo. Please stop this. Please. Drop a super. Thank you. Oh man, this is bad. Why? You were about to shoot. Oh, dude, we're so close to the edge. Just good drops, please. Just give me good drops. Yes, yes. More. Oh, yeah, 12. Let's go. Gosh, thank you so much for giving us 2 missiles per thingy. This should be enough. Let's go. GG's. Yeah, if that's required, right? I don't think it will be. Hopefully not, anyways. I dig this music, whatever it is. Not familiar with it. Spin jump, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right. Good old Samus making things difficult. Further, any reason other than it's unknown. Fill up our everything here, and we will go and save. I wonder if it'll be easier for me to get around if I go the back way in. Giggity. I mean, it won't really matter because it's just going to be bomb jumping, right? So. Super Metroid. It's a randomizer, but that's about it. That's the only difference. It's going okay, Rich. How are you doing? You know what? Screw it. We'll just go the back way in. Why not? Because getting out is going to be a pain anyways, so at least we can check out these rooms if I can get this. If I don't get it, I'll just go all the way down. Alright, we're not doing it. White Star, thank you so much for the 22 months of Prime, dude. Appreciate you. Can you randomizer lock you from progression without giving a proper item? Potentially. I mean, the biggest probably possibility for lack of progression is literally you're going into an area where you need 2 power bombs, but you go in with 1 and you can't leave. Which happens more often than you'd think. I've never encountered a soft lock where it was because the game screwed me. It was always because I screwed me. So. Alright, so we need to do some more power bomb, or not power bomb, bomb jumping. This one's not nearly as important, but if it's got like supers, I need it. Because I don't really need small missiles anymore. I need supers and power bombs. Well, yeah, actually, just supers, really, if you think about it, because we have bombs. Power bombs ain't such a big deal. Just do the Zeb Ice clip. You need to get out of here, man, with this advanced mumbo jumbo. You're spew. You're making me look like I used to know what to do in this game. Now you're just like, do you know about the hyper Cusoid skip Zenith? I'm like, no. He's like, do you even play this game? And I'm like, yes. Just obviously not as much as you nerd. See what happened? You just made yourself a nerd. I feel bad for you. No one likes nerds in this day and age. Nerds are still not cool. I used to be like offended when people would call me a nerd when I was a kid. And now that I'm an adult, I've tattooed it. Like I didn't do like I had a tattoo of it on me. I can never show this tattoo properly because the way that my like it wraps around, but it says NRD for nerd because I'm a nerd. Oh, I see that. It just said subscribe with just subscribe for 22 months, but at the bottom it says it, but I didn't look at it because I'm lazy. I'm the worst streamer alive. What kind of streamer doesn't look at his alerts proproperly?
You notice something?
Me.
You notice what I don't have when we're doing a French fry tasting?
Shut up, Levius.
I don't have ketchup. I'm not a child.
Levius, homie, do you enjoy life? I'm sorry. High jump boots. Does that do anything for me? I'm not sure. I feel like we're still... Well, actually, that's lava dive. Yeah. I was just thinking what I had to do next. Levies, do you put vinegar on your, makes you jump higher? Dude, it's so much more than that. It gives me hope. Like, if someone came to my door and they were like, hello, sir, is your mother home? And I'd be like, dude, I'm a grown man. Leave my property. No, I would be like... He would be like, dude, can I offer you these boots? And I'll look at him and be like, does it make you jump higher? And he's like, no. It makes you jump higher and it gives you hope and you can reach your missiles. I would be like, dude, I want this. I'm going to buy your product. What'd you guys think of my story? Was it really good? I should probably save just in case. I'm probably gonna get it, but I don't want to just... I don't want to have that attitude. No one needs to hear that attitude. Did you like that story? Would you believe me if I told you I came up with it all by myself? What, really? You gotta make the guy slap the boots? Yeah, but if he slaps the boots, it's gonna be like Flubber, where he just starts flying away. I don't want to be responsible for that. Yeah, it's area rando, boss rando, door rando, chozo rando. There might be other rando stuff. I don't know. I just started clicking stuff. I was like, this should make for an entertaining show. And then I blew it by telling a stupid joke. I was like, do you guys like my story? And you guys were like, no, I hate you. I don't even know you, but I hate your guts. Now I feel really bad about myself. That'd be amazing if we found out that Samus's high jump boots are just her boots, but she just put Flubber on the bottom. That's a great movie. I don't know. I really like that movie. I watched it a lot when I was a kid. I watched it again a few years. Like, honestly, it was like last year. I didn't find it nearly as funny as I initially did. So I can't go that way, but I can go this way. So things are looking pretty good for the Nixter. Breakfast burrito in town. It's 9:42 a.m. Are you still in Hawaii? So, oh wait, is the screw attack item not a major? I guess not. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll be in Maui in January, as long as things go to plan. I guess I'm not gonna bother with that then. We'll just go this way. This is a song you listen to when you're going through the planets and you're punching Ridleys in the face, oh yeah. I'm excited. I've never been, like, anywhere tropical in my life. The furthest, like, south I've been is like Southern California. Once to Los Angeles, the other time to San Diego, where I hung out with my friend Steven, who's a cool guy mod. He's the coolest guy. All right, we're gonna check this item here just in case it's good. I'd say that was worth it. Oh, we have Spring Ball too. I can't forget that.
Random task.
Show them what you do. What's up, dude? You're going to Mexico in December? You ever been there? Yeah, I'm excited just to, like, I know it's still technically in North America, but I'm really stoked to, I gotta be careful here. These guys can do lots and lots of damage. We're gonna kill each of them. So that's what Samus does. She doesn't just blow up planets, folks. She's a murderer. Cut and dry. All right, so this is... Oh, wow, so this actually just straight up loops us around. Interesting. Now, there is... Oh, there's an entrance into Ridley, too, that's changed. I'm not going to screw around with that because I don't really know if I'm going to be able to rock to do that. Just logged on during Croc. Was cool to see Blue. He was actually really sad. I'm surprised that you said that. So you think a sad Croc is cool? Shame on you. Fair, the pirates aren't the owners of the planet. Murder is murder, man. Music's pretty good. Thank you. I randomized it all by myself. Furthest south I've been was Regina during my evac. Someone donated rider's tickets. Regina. You know, that name doesn't ring a bell. I don't know what you're talking about. What is a Regina? I've never heard of that word in my entire life. He's gonna freak out. He's gonna freak out, you guys. Sad Croc's not making it to work. Well, he shouldn't have been standing there. Like, normally I know when Croc is gonna show up, so I can make the decision to be like, suck a big one, big guy. But like, I just showed up in the room because it was a randomizer, right? Like an area randomizer. So like, I don't know. It's just really awkward because like I killed him. I didn't mean to. All right, ladies and germs. We can screw around a little bit more here. We still don't have any more beams. How do I want to go about doing this? That's locked out. We don't have plasma beam. I can't get that. And that's not necessarily going to take us to Rex ship. Logic does play interestingly, so I think I'm going to skip on that for now. No, I don't want to CWJ just because it's the area rando. I don't want to risk that right now, but I know that I can full loop it and come back around if that is the option, but I think there's going to be easier things to do. So I'm going to hold on. Besides, CWJ is just annoying. I can do it, but I'm not consistent. Sometimes I'll nail it the very first time, and other times I'll give up on it after like 15 tries. And that just gets to be annoying. There is easier tech with Speed Booster. What do you mean, like just using a Shine Spark across? Absolutely. SB? Okay, maybe Speed Booster's not what I think it is. Stop speaking in riddles. Buff Kirby leveled up his shoulders and nothing else, so became a ship. Well, have you not played the new Kirby game? He just ate Samus's ship like a freak. A Kirby ship? Oh, I could play as Kirby if I wanted to. How is a Kaizo Metroid run different from normal Metroid? Well, it's a whole different game. It's a ROM hack. It's totally different. Rules are different, and everything basically kills you in one shot. But this is not that. This is just a randomizer. Spring Ball. Mid-air. Oh, interesting. I've never seen that tech before. And I'm fairly certain that you're making it up. I wonder... Brinstar. If we come down here, that is going to be an exit of sorts, but... I don't know which one. I'm Oliver, thank you very much. I'm gonna check one thing out. The only thing that I don't want to happen right now is I don't want to end up anywhere in Meridia, because that's just gonna be the tits. And like what I mean, like it's bad tits. There's good tits and there's bad tits. Meridia is bad tits right now. Oops. If I was actually gonna have to pick up that item, the fact that I made my way down there the way I did, I would have been stoked, but that was an accident. I'm just accidentally awesome. Y is really nice and just expensive. The nice thing is that the people that we're going with have like a timeshare down there, and so they go all the time, and so accommodations and flights are paid for, which is just such a blessing. It's through Sarah's work. Probably shouldn't be talking about this, but whatever. So all we have to cover is the accidentals, so just food and shopping and stuff like that. So really, if we can have a pretty good time on the cheap. And there's lower dog. Stupid. Or at least we know where it is. I'm not screwing around there. I have no desire to screw there. No desire. Gross. I mean, that's not that much more than like it's definitely more expensive, but the sucky part for me though, Nis, is one thing that y'all in the States don't consider. Anytime that I want to do anything in the United States, if I'm spending my money, I'm losing 30 cents on every dollar. So that's, you know, quite a bit more for me as well. So I'm getting doubly screwed. Now there's some parts in the US where things aren't as expensive, whereas I think in Canada it's fairly consistent across the board, which is strange. Like when I went to California, Sarah and I were like, oh yeah, like things are cheaper in the US, so even though our dollar won't be like the same value, you know, things are going to be cheaper. They were not cheaper. They were like, it was something that we had not anticipated. And one thing that I'll never ever do again. So when I went to the States 2 years ago to go to Comic-Con in San Diego, I was definitely more aware. You'll have a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, like my wife's gone on 2 work trips already. And they were sort of slash work trips slash like just recover because tax time is really busy for what my wife does for work. It's not what she does, but it's in line with some of the things that she's responsible for. What was this way? So I think the very bottom is super missiles, so we can actually grab that and then bail. Yeah. And then this is going to be a major here. Damn it. But yeah, we're going to have a good time. She's gone twice. Why is that a major? That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, more supers is good, but okay, all right. I'm good now. I don't need any more supers. No deboosts. Is the P-beam the plasma beam? Yes, that's correct. Then unfortunately, plasma is key. Not having it, I can't go through there. All right, so we know that going up to green takes me to... Wait, what? Sometimes this mapping system gets really frustrating. So this was here. Oh, it was that green. Okay, so it can copy some of them. That makes sense. And then orange takes us to Norfair. Correct. And that needed Spazer. That one is not a major where Wave is, which is really strange, so I don't have to worry about that. And then Plasma's there.
Good luck.
We haven't found the way into Rex ship yet. Hello, Reinhardt. How are you? Or Brinstar for that matter. So if we can... I guess we just need to continue going to places where we haven't really checked them out yet. Which honestly could be... Maybe I'll just quickly check and try my best to do a CWJ. And see if that takes us into Brinstar. I don't know if that's necessarily in logic or not, but... Did I kill that big plant yet? You're talking about Spore Spawn? 2 things about Spore Spawn. I don't usually fight Spore Spawn because I don't have to. I skip the fight entirely by cheesing a different spot to get supers in the OG game. But to answer your question, no, I have not fought Spore Spawn yet. I have fought in I fighted. I think that's a proper grammar. I fighted a big scary monster, the melty guy. I fighted him with my gun shoots. PWJ time. I don't know. I just feel really compelled to not do it just because Levius is like CWJ. I don't know why, Levius. I know it's because like you're a cheeky guy. And I'm a dick. First try. See, sometimes that can take me way longer. Oh, right. So this isn't actually as bad as you'd think it is. This is going to give us red tower. We're going to go this way first. And we can also go up this way too. So that's locked off. So we've got quite a few things that we can do here. Gross. So that trick that I did to get across the moat there, I know I made it look easy because, like, duh. That's what I do, man. That is a very difficult trick to nail. It can take me anywhere from 1 to 40 times to nail it. Sometimes I just straight up give up on it. Green Brinstar. Beautiful. We found it. This is where I want to be. We've got... Depending on how much it lets me check it out, I should be able to get... Yeah, Ice Beam. This is it here. I did not jump, but that's okay. I don't need to. Spazer. That sucks, dude. Alright, another major locked out. Super Metroid? No, this is Call of Duty, man. You nailed it. You got it right. It is Super Metroid. I don't think there's any majors at the very bottom. Yeah, there's no majors down there. It's just... Whoa! Okay, so there's nothing stopping me then from getting... the Spore Spawn boss, so I can skip Spore Spawn. Do I like Symphony of the Night? So, I do. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I probably only played it officially, like, once, I think. And I didn't do the second half of the game. I got the castle flipped up, and I kind of got burnt out a little bit. I'm more of a Metroid guy than a... I guess we'll call it a Castlevania guy. I will say this, like, I'm not a, like, people always revert to Symphony of the Night as, like, that's the one. I really like, I want to say it's Dawn of Sorrow, but I'm not sure. It's the first one on the Game Boy Advance was Soma. So this is the trick that we do where we skip, Spore Spawn. We don't need to fight him if we do this. Well, it's a randomizer. So it's not the, it is, well, so it is, I mean, I guess you could say it's the base game, but it's just randomized. I've got it on quite a few different randomizers. I got it on a area randomizer, bunch of other ones. Okay, so that's interesting. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go up and save our next major, as long as the doors don't prevent us. Oh, and then we also have Spazer as well, so I don't necessarily need to try to get across and go do X-Ray. Aria of Sorrow, so that's the one. Okay. So to answer your question, do I like Symphony of the Night? Yeah, I think it's a great game, but I'm not like... I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a fan of the game, but I don't hate it. I think if I played it more, I'd probably like it a lot more. But I only played it the once. Heard what they call you, Big Daddy, Big Boss Shaw now? That, dude, of all the rumors that you've heard about me, that one I like the most. So let's just say that's true. I'm changing my stream name. Dude, thank you so much for the resub, man. How you doing? 29 months of unadulterated. You son of a... I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the game. Alright, so that basically stops me in my tracks. I can't continue there. And there's no point in going down the waterway for two reasons. A, I can't grab the item, and I don't think there's a major down there. All the little Star Fox music in the morning, afternoon. What time is it? Symphony of the Night is a great game that is not on the Switch 2. And it should be. Is it on the, does anybody know if it's on Microsoft systems? I know it's on the PlayStation. That's a given. Because that's where I got it. I got it on my PS4 when I had a PS4. Now I have a PS5. I could download it and play it, but I just don't have a good reason not to. So maybe I should do it, hey? Just got off work watching Sack Daddy beat this game for like the 10,000th time. And you love it, don't ya? Yeah, it's just a randomizer, so the music randomized too. That's really it. Please don't look at anything. You're like, when is Fox gonna show up? I like that guy. All right, jump. We can actually, oh, and this takes us on the other side here, so we can still grab Spazer. So we'll grab Spazer here. We'll try to get X-Ray, and then we'll go at Red Tower. And that'll be another entrance into another area, which is hopefully going to be Wreck Ship. All right, come on. We need a beam. Give me plasma. Spazer's good. Spazer gives us Brinstar. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back. Not even randomized. Yeah, I guess not. I didn't even clue into that. I think it's just because I have such an aversion to Spazer. I hate this beam. I'm sorry. I really don't like Spazer. More like stupid beam. Right, guys? Got him. Yeah, I don't like Spazer. Spazer's useless. Spazer's useless in speedruns and randomizers because it's just, it literally, you mean triple shot. I'm so sorry. I said that wrong. Couple of cards over here. Heal! Well, there's that damn music again. That is not a major game. Are you drunk? You got the missile? Whoa, buddy, lucky guy. That is not a major, even though it had the icon of a major. I want my money back. Kill him. So yeah, September's gonna be really great. It sucks because September is such a busy month for me. It always is every year, and there's so many things going on. And the beginning of the month is tough and good at the same time. But lots of good games, a lot of expansions. I'm really excited for Destiny's update in September. It looks like things are going to get a lot better because they suck right now. It started off good and it just... It's amazing how you can make a beautiful game and also really screw things up. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is we'll continue heading left and we'll go up Red Tower. I'll cheese the power bomb, and what I'll do is I'll save right here so that if I die, we'll just spawn back here. What else is coming out in September? There's lots of stuff. You know, I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, and I'm actually kind of stoked about it. Is this a hack or something? It's or something, I think. I think that's what it was called when I downloaded it. It's like Super Metroid something. Man, I'm so freaking funny today. So this is a randomizer. It's a randomizer in many ways. I randomize some of the colors, but the game is the same. It's not like this room is any different than the original other than the colors are just different. It's an area randomizer, meaning that some areas are randomized. I don't know, there's lots of random. I randomize so many things that I don't know exactly what is randomized. You wish Prime 4? Well, fine then, I'll wish Prime 5. You're welcome. I'm also really excited about Kirby Air Raiders. I did not play the original one, but this new one looks kinda... I'm not gonna lie, it looks kinda dope. Can I say that on the internet? Can I say the word dope? Not unless you want to go to jail, punk! Alright, so we're gonna kill this guy, because he's just gonna get in the way. Time to jump. Oh, do I have not high jump? No, I turned it off because I needed the CWJ and I forgot to put it on. Is this Metroid? No. Can you stop asking me this question if this is Metroid? This is obviously not Metroid. This is Barbie plays soccer ball thing. No, this is Patrick. Oh man, I love that joke 10 years ago. Do better. I hate trying to do high jump morphing ball jump things. It's so much, for whatever reason, it's easier to do it when you don't have high jump on. Drives me crazy. Anybody that knows these tricks and does these tricks can relate. This is BMX XXX. Shut up! That was so last week or whatever. Well, that's kind of nice. Like, hey, we heard that you ate the big one trying to get into this area. We're gonna give you a cool tool to get out of here. It's obviously Hello Kitty Island Adventure, duh. You know, I'm mostly concerned with you guys with all these dumb questions. Like, I think what's more important than watching my stream is getting your eyes checked. Like, really. I care about you and I care about your eyes. I know it sounds like Metroid, but like, come on. I'd be so afraid for someone to be like, all right, I believe this guy. He wouldn't lie to me. A lot of the newer Metroid games definitely make the jumping technique just a little bit easier, but okay. We have Spazer, so I can go up and grab that major and then come back. We don't have plasma yet. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this major and then... They're not bugs. That's such a mean thing to say. They're insectoids. Bugs is a very derogatory term. How dare you? Wow. Wrong answers only? Yeah, give me wrong answers only of what I'm playing today. Alright, so now that we have Spazer, we can grab this. Obviously, we'll be able to get through the door as well, so I don't have to jump out of here like a dum-dum. Such a pain when they do this. Do, 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 do. Alright, what do we got? Speed booster? Plasma. I'll take it. That's actually going to open up a ton of stuff. And now, Spazer is no longer usable because it's stupid. Like, even Super Metroid knows that Spazer is dumb. Because, like, once you get Plasma, it's like, we can't let you use both of them because Spazer is obviously stupid. No, honestly, I'm really curious to, like, understand. I know what happens when you equip Spazer and Plasma on at the same time, but I don't know why the game crashes. I know it's like something to do with like a memory overload, but I'd like to know from a developer standpoint. Not that I am a developer, not even close. I made the worst Mario Maker levels. All right, so going up again, that's gonna be, oh, that's not gonna be a different warp because those are plasmas. I think I'm actually gonna go up because that'll link us back to the beginning of the seed, and then we can use, now that we have plasma, we can make our way. I'm on my way. Nintendo changed the name. Yeah, exactly. Had nothing to do with the fact that the first four letters spell spaz, and that's kind of a derogatory term nowadays. This is Bubsy Claw's Adventures of the Third Kind. Speaking of Bubsy, are they... did I see that they're making another Bubsy game? Because obviously it went so well the last time. So this is where I wanted to go. So we can go fight the boss. What else do we need? So we need wave... gravity suit, space jump. What's the other item that's missing? Oh, speed booster. At this point, I don't really care what I get. I mean, in these types of randos, when you have like a whole slew of different items, and you've got doors that aren't just missiles or power bombs, but actual beams, which I think is really cool that this rando has introduced that, because you don't get beam doors in the original Super Metroid, which I think is a mistake. Nope. I don't need that, and I'm not gonna waste my time for just a super missile when I have plasma. It's a waste of time. That's not actually a major, but it's a major buzzkill. Okay, what else is left for majors? We've got Kraid's item. We don't know where that is, or how to get to him. We can go up to Upper Norfair. There's a major there. We have all of Meridia to discover, but until I get gravity, no thanks. We've got 1, 2, 3 majors there. And then we have all of Rex ship, which we still haven't found yet. Yellow, 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 yellow. So I think we want to head to the left here so that we can get into Upper Norfair. Upper Norfair. Did anybody see the new Naked Gun movie? And if so, what did you think? Honestly, if you didn't see it, you don't have to say like, no, I didn't see it. Like, your silence is absolutely good enough for me to understand where you stand on that. You know what I mean? Where does this lead me to? Not where I want to go. Damn it! Do you not hear me speaking? I don't care that you didn't see it. I knew someone was gonna bite on that and be like, oh, this is my time to shine. I'm going to say I did not see it. Oh, I didn't hear you say. Yeah, right. Seriously? I didn't see it either. Oh my gosh. You guys pull on push doors, don't you? I recognize the P, but those last 3 letters are just completely... They're making me feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I'm not gaslighting like you gaslight me. I think it's still in the movie theaters. Oh, I don't have gravity suit. I think Sarah and I might go see it tomorrow night. I really want to see it. I'm a massive fan. Like huge, like probably because I'm definitely overweight. Like definitely. Like, any word that is more affirmative than definitely is fine, but I don't want to say something more affirming than definitely when it talks about me being a fatty. Because then it just makes me feel worse. Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to see about it is how they all play their characters. The trailer, the best part of the initial trailer that I saw was literally the part with the guy looking at the picture of OJ and be like, no, I'm not going there. I'm like, okay, all right, you guys know what you're doing. Because like the best part about those movies is they know it's a movie, but they just don't address it. That's pretty special. It's still in theaters? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see it. I mean, worst case scenario, we have a cheap theater in town too that isn't really like a comfortable viewing experience, but the movies are like $2. I don't care, I don't see it. Do I think that tooth is the same? I'll see you at home for supper, brother. Man. It's not great. I'm fairly certain you can get hepatitis from seeing those movies just by showing up. You don't necessarily have to like get hit with anything, but I'm pretty sure like you show up and they're like, would you like hepatitis C or B? I don't know. Is this a mod? Yes. Well, it's a randomizer. It's the base game, but it is a randomizer. Now, I think this is the way that takes me to Turian. Now, if we go down here, it's not going to do me any good other than just fighting the boss, which I could probably get away with, but I don't necessarily want to. So I think we're going to go back, do a little bit of backtracking here, and see if we can't get into Meridia somewhere. I feel like that's going to be our best chance for progress. When I say randomizer, what do I mean? Oh, that's a loaded question, dude. And I get paid by the hour. So I don't get paid by the hour. Well, like, I'll explain it this way, okay? At the core. Okay, listen, not just because I literally said it's a cheap theater, and that was $2 like 10 years ago. It could be like $5, which is still very cheap, but that's at a cheap theater. You're also paying for terrible seats, terrible audio experience. It's not like $2, buddy. Why are you here? Go watch a movie. Like, it's not good. But essentially, like, all of the items in the game are randomized in a way that makes the game completable. I might have to actually go through Lower North Fair to make the... Yeah, it looks like I do. That sucks. At least we have a gravity suit, but I can still take it off and do the lava dive. So we don't have, we don't got a space jump. I slept like crap last night. I was so sore. What I'll say, Barry, is that playing a randomizer on a game that you're familiar with, so if you're like, you know, Final Fantasy VI or Metroid Fusion or Super Metroid, or, you know, if a game has a randomizer available to a game that you're somewhat familiar with, damn you to heck. You did that on purpose. These guys are doing this on purpose. $2 Canadian. I don't know what the price is. I'm just saying there's cheap theaters. But yeah, this goes out to anybody. Like, if you find out there's a randomizer on a game that you love to play the randomizer. It's like playing the game over again. And every single time you do another randomizer, it's like playing it over again. It's fantastic. Muy caliente! What is $2 Canadian to Shroot bucks? I think the equivalence is about 4,000 Stanley dollars. Or no, isn't it Stanley nickels or something like that? Speaking of that, JDam, are you excited for the paper? I think it's what it's called. I'd like to say that I am. I think my biggest hesitation is I'm not going to be subscribing to a service to watch it on streaming. Mostly because I'm currently binging, not binging, but we're definitely like loving Yellowstone. Reinhardt, it's weird. It doesn't behave in it like when you think of like randomizers like Super Metroid or like a Metroidvania randomizer, it's not the same, but it's also not as bad as you think it might be. The Worlds Collide randomizer for Final Fantasy VI, I think is really, really good. You just have to choose the right settings. Yeah, I got gravity. Where did we get gravity? I think that was at the Upper North Fair high jump boots. Come on, I want to do my strat, please. It's, oh, you monster. One ticket is around 20 bucks. That's insane. Like, and that's not how they get you. That's not how they get you. Yellowstone's on Netflix in Canada at the very least. I don't know if all the seasons are on, but we're on season, I think we just moved to season 4, which is just crazy. Because we just started watching it yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be impossible. Well, maybe not if all we did was just watch episodes. But that's just too much cowboy. That's too much cowboy for one man to handle. So orange, what is orange? Orange is criteria. I want to go into Meridia, which I think I can get through there from this way. So if we go through here, then I should be able to make it way. Yeah, I enjoy Yellowstone quite a bit. I like that it's like not typical like, well, partner, we're doing all you know, like what you'd think typical Westerns are like. But it's really gnarly. I like that it is, of course, slightly far-fetched in some of the ways they tell the story. But it definitely, like, just when you think like things have calmed down, something else happens that's kind of crazy. And it just makes for a fun viewing experience. I'm looking forward to watching the other Yellowstone series, 1823 or whatever. So there's nothing good up there. So what is good here? We've got the plasma beam item after killing the boss, which that's not guaranteed to be Dragon. I'm a little nervous to check that out. And then we have the... Can I? Yes, so I should be able to get around. I might actually go... Let's go down to... I mean, all the items that are left are good items. All of them. They're all useful, so we should probably go down. So... Especially if we get speed booster going through here, we're gonna go get the spring attack item. I was an extra in an episode of the spin-off series. Dude, which one? Like, tell me which one so I can like keep an eye out for you. And I'll tell my wife like, that guy's an actual android in the show. A robot was in the Wild West. She won't believe me though. She never believes me. Not willing to pay for Peacock? You cheapo. I mean, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Actually, my wife Sarah stumbled upon on Disney Plus. Apparently, there's for $3 more a month, we can get Disney Plus and Crave, which has HBO and a bunch of other things. So it's like, what? How do you turn that down? Clanker? Is that, are you trying to talk smack? Is that like like, are you trying to call me a wanker, but because Samus is wearing a suit? I'm looking too far into it. Just be nice to me, Nate. That's all I ask. You bloody clanker! What the hell's wrong with you, man? You wasted everyone's time just standing behind this stupid machine, you bloody clanker! Oh man, can you imagine if that was actually like the worst thing you could say, and I'm just being super offensive and not even knowing about it? We're sorry, kids. We have to go. We're not watching this guy anymore. Use the C word. E-Tank? I came all the way for a bloody E-Tank? Why is this game exist? Clanker is a Star Wars robot slur? Oh, no, it's not. This bucket of bolts, that's the real stinger. You want to see C-3PO just like drop the gloves and just go dirty? Call that guy a bucket of bolts and he'll lose it. Nick is using foul language. I want my money back in my sub. Yeah, right. You ain't never getting your money back. Okay, well, the nice thing is we have Ice Beam, and we also have X-Ray. So I actually don't need Speed Booster for this next part. Oh, it is actually Star Wars. Really? I don't know why I didn't believe him when he just was like being honest. Like, Clanker is a Star Wars thing. I'm like, yeah, right. Telling stories. I'm so sorry. Wasn't your sub gifted? Yeah, that's illegal. You can't say stuff like that. Got him. You want free money? Yeah, me too, buddy. Don't we all, you know? The only problem with Nick at Night is there's even less nudity. I put more clothes on. I think using your imagination watching streams is way more fun. Don't you think? Yeah, you can do that if you have X-Ray and Plasma, but the thing is normally in Super Metroid, you don't get Plasma until after you beat Dragon. And so, unfortunately, no bueno. You know what I mean? No bueno. Wow. I'm a liar, you guys. I'm so sorry. I told you that this was a boss round, yet here we are. Unless Ridley just shows up somehow. How do you guys like to cook your shrimp? I'm a big fan of microwave. No, don't touch me. I was surprised to see they increased the price of sub based on location. Really? Well, probably because like the dollars of each area have to like balance based on the dollar of where the streamer's at. That's kind of funny that Speed Booster was there. So I probably had to do the thingy. I don't want to be too descriptive. We were playing Destiny the other night, and I made a call out for a guy to put an item, like he had to put like a buff in a thing. I'm not gonna go too into detail. And my call out to him was, put the thing in the thing. Very descriptive. Believe it or not, he didn't know what I was saying, and our team died. So looks like I gotta work on my callouts. Is this a randomizer? How much money you got? For the right price, I could tell you if it's a randomizer. Cat's gonna screw this up. They're gonna be like, yeah, it's a randomizer. I helped someone today. Yeah, you helped me not make that Fen was gonna give me lots of money. I knew it. I could see it in their eyes. I was like, oh yeah, this is happening. You guys blew it. Couldn't hold on to your wads. Typical. Gamers. You're broke? All right. I'll give you an IOU for $1 million. This is a randomizer. But when I come knocking, when I come looking for my money, you better not be like,
Notice
oh, I gotta leave town.
Notice what I don't have when we go to French fry tasting? I don't have ketchup. I'm not a child.
You can see the TikToker's eyes.
Children.
Dude, when you become a streamer that's cool like me, I'm like Neo up in this piece. You need this version. It's just, if you go to your Google browser and just type in Varia Randomizer, it pops up just easy peasy lemon freezy. All you need is a copy of the game for ROM and an emulator to play it on. When I get $1 million, I'll get back to. Wait, you don't have a. Wow. Okay, cool. So I was just talking to somebody that doesn't actually have the cash that they promised. And thank you everybody for coming to my demonstration of gaslighting. Gaslighting, the play, starring Nick from Stream Thing, playing game. Technically, you don't need to own the ROM. Well, you just need to have a copy of the ROM to make the randomizer, though. I never said anything to say that you needed to own the cartridge. You just need to have your own copy of this game. You're putting words in my mouth and I don't like it. That spot is reserved for my foot. You just gotta put the thing in the thing. J-Dam, too soon. Too soon. Give it a day. I told you that in confidence. I didn't give you that as a weapon to be like, yeah, this. You charge Fen a million for answering his question, but you give out where to find it for free. No, that one's much worse. I've seen streamers get in trouble for sharing where they get their ROMs from, and whether you think that's hooey or not, I'm not at liberty to say. Okay, so that's it for majors here. So there is an exit going up to Criteria. Maybe I should actually head up there. That might be a really good idea. That might get me into Wreck Ship, which is kind of where we need to go. Do it. Yeah. Well, like, how many times do you see Nintendo shutting down ROM sites? And so, like, I don't, like, Nintendo plays dirty to a certain extent, and they behave in a very strange way depending on the circumstance. I don't want, like, is Nintendo watching my stream? No. Am I big enough for Nintendo to even give a shit about? No. But I don't want someone, you know, you never know when something might come back to you, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. But having said that, if you just do just a simple search in Google and you just have a little bit of patience, you can find ROMs. I will say that the ROM site that I used to use to download ROMs, which actually I never downloaded a ROM in my life because I own all these games. But that site went down and I don't know when it'll go up, but thankfully I still have copies of the ROMs that I just duplicate. It's a dope version of this song. Do 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 do. Wow. Oh, there's some good stuff right there. Can you DM me for some ROMs? You can DM me for some, if you have a question. Maybe that's where we're supposed to go then. Like, I've never seen anything happen in regards of like streamers talking about ROM stuff, but they do the same thing that I do. Everybody's pretty close to the chest to a certain extent, and I'd rather be that way as well. There we go. Wreck Ship. There he is. Hello, baby. Some rom-coms. This is not a laughing matter, man. Sorry, I had a sneeze thingy. This is more music from Star Fox. Think of it for a second. Yeah, like, you don't have to look hard. The problem is that some people just want it done for them and they don't want to actually do it themselves. And I'm not into that. Bradley. Great. It's going good. How are you? So that is Dragon and Kraid. We still have Fantoon and Rodney. And the sucky part is I have to come back here if I want to get everything because I didn't kill Fantoon, so this station is still off. You just beat Dread. Let's go! I'm so proud of you. Now it's time for hard mode. That's exciting. I was upset when I found out I needed a PC to play ROM hacks. Do you... What? Really? You can't play emulators on on an Apple? I know that. Isn't there an emulator for iPhone? I'm assuming if you have Apple computer, you probably have an iPhone. You might be able to do it on there. Okay, well, regardless, that's fantastic. I'm super stoked for you. All right, so I know that if I continue going to the left and up, we're gonna find ourselves in Lower Norfair, and I'm going to fight. I'm hoping Fantine. I've absolutely used an emulator on your MacBook. Well, there you go. Yeah, Ambernick makes a lot of handhelds. There's a Delta emulator for iPhone and OpenEMU or SNES 9X. Can you run RetroArch on that stuff too? Yeah, well, there's been emulators on Android forever though, but that's good to know for those that are curious. The problem is like patching and stuff. Like there's people that have phones that literally don't have a computer, and it's like, yeah, you're kind of screwed. Now this takes me into Meridia, correct? Yes. So we don't want to go this way. We want to go left. Okay, so that takes us to green. Green is that, so we need to continue going to the left. Assuming. Emulate this, punk. Yo, bro, you got me so good. Oh my gosh. Got him. Yeah, the problem is I don't know what those websites do on like a phone when you have to patch the files and stuff like that. Like it's easy to do on a computer, but I don't know what I don't know what your capabilities are. But if it works, it works. All right, we're in Upper North. I don't want to be in Upper North. We need to go to Lower North. Hot dog burps, like Costco hot dog burps, fantastic. Subway burps, not so much. I don't feel good. I feel fine. Dude. That's the meanest thing that anyone's ever said to me, by the way. Emulate this. That is the rudest. I would never say that to anybody. Because I respect people. Now, where does this take me? Not where I wanted to go. So, if we... I need to get back to Lower Norfair. My GBA emulator is just from the Play Store. How's everybody doing today? You can get ROMs with your computer. I've heard some people say that, and I've heard the opposite too, so. I mean, I've never been in a position where A, I wanted to have, like, play retro games on my phone, and B, I've always had, like, the PC setup, so I've never needed it as well. I'm kind of in a weird spot where I don't know because I don't have a need for it, but... That's good. That's good advice for people that are sharing in the chat if you want to play ROMs and stuff. The most difficult part, and I'm saying difficult because it's, you know, for some people it seems to be impossible, but it's really not if you just have a little bit of patience and like actually like patching and downloading ROMs and getting randos and hacks and stuff is really not all that difficult. It's one of those things that once you sort of get the grasp of it, like the first time, you don't really struggle with it. Just don't be a turkey. But like I'm running on an actual Super Nintendo system, using an actual controller and cart and stuff. Like I'm not running an emulator on a PC. I don't do that. I'm not a big fan of emulators personally. I prefer to have OG hardware as much as humanly possible. So it's just due to to a lack of necessity that I'm not overly familiar with the whole emulator process. But like downloading ROMs on the computer and patching on the computer is all the same, and it's simple. It's not that difficult. You just gotta have patience. And again, that's the biggest problem. Like, as being a streamer for as long as I haven't been playing all these ROM hacks for all these years, that's the biggest thing. Some people just don't want to do the work of it. They just want access. They don't want me to explain like what to do. They just want me to give them the thing. It's like, no, my time is valuable, and everyone has to learn, because you're not gonna be barking up my tree the next time you need a game. That's not how it works. Dude, just send me the game. No. Figure it out for yourself, and then you'll have the ability. I'm doing you a favor. And the same people that make those requests will watch me for like 30 seconds and either get the answer they want or try to, or I'll tell them no. Either way, they're not coming back. They don't care about you. They just want the answer. Those kinds of people, it's just like, no, we're not playing that game. That's the bottom line. That's right. I am stone cold. That was the song. Hey, my Ridley music is a collection theme for a video game. That's something. There's now no music. Well, and it's like, if it was like super complicated, maybe I'd be a little bit more like forthcoming with the information and like trying to be a little bit more helpful, but like it's really not that tough, and it's just lazy people just not wanting to do the work but just have the thing. And like if there's someone that's been like following me for a really long time and like, you know, follows the channel, maybe they sub, maybe they don't, but they're active in the chat, I have a rapport build with them. Like, sure, I'm gonna be a little bit more like forthcoming on the information, and hell, I might even actually do that and give you the game or something. But if it's just someone that's just like, can you please send me this? And then they F off and they don't watch anymore, like that doesn't seem fair to me. Especially, again, like I said, it's not complicated to do this. Goo ga, goo goo ga. This is the baby song. All right, so we need to find the entrance into Kraid's warehouse. We have not found that. Wait, the baby Metroid is gone. Wait, I didn't even notice. Are you serious? That's crazy. He's teaching us how to fish and not giving us fish? Yeah. See, but when you say it like that, it makes me sound like a dick. Like, wow, thanks for not helping. Things to me is I have no clue what I'm doing. I go to maprando.com. It just doesn't work for you? What? The website doesn't work? I feel like that happened to me, but I can't remember if it was me or someone else. But I can tell you for certain that this story's gonna not really help you at all because I don't know what I did to fix the problem. Sorry. Alright, so we just need to find Kraid's warehouse because that's where Fantoon is. Killing Fantoon will give us everything. We don't need anything else. I don't need space jump. Potentially don't need wave, but it all depends on what I'm getting locked out of. So we could be close to the end or we could be a ways away. Away, away, away from here I'll be. You didn't, dude. It's fine. It's okay. I don't ever do it again. I know where to hide bodies. I don't know where to hide bodies. I'm not a murdered weirder. All right. Where's another area that we've not checked? So we haven't gone into... So we need to get into Norfair to go where Crocomire is, and I bet you that's gotta be it. Okay, so how do we get to there then? So into Norfair. We want to get to an orange door or a green door. So if we go all the way left, that should take us into Norfair, I think. Don't really know what I'm doing though. This is my first time playing Metroid in my whole life. I'm still trying to learn how to move through objects in this game. Like doing Kegos and stuff, or what? Yeah, it's honestly a lot of the things that, like the really technical stuff, once you get like into the nitty-gritty of a lot of what this game is, there are visual cues, but there's just a lot of it is just like, feeling, you know, just knowing like when to do certain things. And like I'm fairly experienced, but sometimes I just don't get it, you know. I think I might have to be moving forward. There we go. Like sometimes I'll get the CWJ first try, other times not. It takes forever. There's unfortunately not a lot of consistency. As the more you do things, obviously the better it is. You know, when there's a reason that, you know, speedrunners, sometimes it takes them forever just to kind of get a PB. But once they get a PB, you know, it just kind of solidifies something, and then they begin to create that momentum that can carry into, you know, just kind of moving forward kind of thing. But at first, like when you're learning it, it's just going to be super random, which, if I'm being honest, is crazy annoying. But yeah, like falling through enemies or platforms and other things like mockballing is just knowledge and just repetition. It sucks too, because it's what makes this game so frustrating sometimes, and why the skill gap can be so big. Because a lot of what you want to do is very much. Oh, dude, no, bro. Okay, so then the other one's got to be going into... Yeah. We're good. That's got to be it. At least it's close enough. I was really hoping that was going to take us into Kraid's lair. Dang it. I knew the streamer was a noob. How could you say such a thing? Finally got how to super jump to different areas without grapple. Nice. Get after it. That's awesome. Alright, this should be Kraid's lair, right? Oh, dicks! Why are you being this way? Killing me, game. So then it can be on the other side of Rex's ship. So we need to, what color is Rex's ship? Hold on, go back. Olive green. Where? That's too bright. Is it there that takes me to Rex's ship? It's not that one. Am I losing my mind here? Yeah, that's the color. Where's criteria here? It's that green right there, so that's sort of a limey green, actually. Is it the Meridia? That looks like the same color. Okay, well. There's literally two songs playing back to back, and it's really making my head hurt. All right. Criteria. I don't think this is where I want to be. Why is that door locked? That doesn't make any sense. That's not supposed to be locked. What? The one that was just playing. Oh, I just did a dumb loop. Oh wait, no, this, I think this is good. I think we can make this work. I think we, yeah, we can. Wait, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Damn it. This song here is from Metroid 1. I don't know what version, because it sounds like it is a remix. Do 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 do. The start of this one is from Prime. Now this takes me back and we're just doing a dumb circle, right? No, this is Criteria. This is where we want to go. We'll have to go from here to make this work. Man, I'm not lost. I know where to go. I'm just having a hard time getting to that point. If that makes any sense. I need to get to Kraid's lair so I can kill Fantoon. But at that point, then I can just finish up because I have everything that I need. I don't need anything else. I actually have more than I need technically. But it's just finding the blasted thing. Yeah, the beginning of that like whistly part was Prime. Something like that. That was terrible. Never do that again. I can barely hear the music of this one, so I don't even know what it is. So it's up there. So brown, and then we go down and then up. So that's sort of a lightish brown, which looks like it's actually all the way to Rex Ship. So maybe that's what we got to do. And then we go all the way up to the top. That takes us closer, I think. Dude, this is another Metroid 1 song. Yeah, you can do quite a few settings. It's actually quite interesting. I find it to be a little bit more enjoyable than the Map Rando website, but Map Rando is pretty cut and dry of what it's supposed to be. But you can do a bunch of things. I just don't enjoy Map Randos as much as I enjoy just playing like the base game. Like this is sort of a Map Rando, but like with a Map Rando, every room is potentially different. Is this where I want to go? Oh, I don't know. I need to get into here. Yes. Okay. I think this is what we need to do. Okay, before I make the commitment, so I want to go up to the lime green. Lime green takes me to Rex Ship, and then I want to go all the way through Rex Ship where it goes down to Meridia. There's that other section. That should be it. Unless I'm forgetting one more area, but I think we're good. Yeah, like the scavenger one's really cool because like it tells you where you need to go for some of the items. The countdown's cool. There's like objectives where you have to kill certain like different types of special enemies that are already in the base game, but they just have different enemy names. Like there's the King Cack, which is the red cack attack at the top of Green Brinstar, or sorry, not Green Brinstar, Bubble Norfair. Then there's another special fish that you have to kill, and then you have to like activate the robots and stuff. So like every run, you know, depending on how much you randomize, it can be very different, and I would say is a very enjoyable experience. But if you like map randos, a lot of map randos are very popular, but I just don't like them very much. Like I want to like them, but I don't enjoy them as much as a lot of people do. I would much rather just play, you know, just the game as is, because I think it just helps with just like memorization of certain rooms and whatnot. But at the same time, when you're doing a map rando, you're gonna have to memorize it in different ways as well. So I don't know, comes down to personal preference, I guess. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of just Super Metroid as is, but randomizing some of the elements rather than randomizing every room. You gotta be a little bit more on your toes, obviously, but that is not what I wanted. Or is it? That didn't take me to Rex Ship at all. Why did that not take me to Rex Ship? No, I didn't press oh, piss off. I'm getting agitated. That was supposed to be green. That was supposed to take me to Rex Ship. It was a lighter green color. Yeah, that was the same color. Is that why? Oh, you know what? I'm looking at that wrong. I need to go for the olive green color. Damn it. Which might be down this way, actually. So I might have accidentally stumbled on. I'm getting messed up because the gates aren't the actual. Yeah, I think I'm understanding the mistake I'm making. I'm not a huge fan of the area randomizers, but I wanted to play something that I wasn't gonna beat in like an hour. So this should be yes. Beautiful. Ow. Yeah, the colors, you can make the colors look pretty cool. You can also make them look terrible. It looks like I chose some decent colors for the most part. Cool thing is when you don't kill Phantoon, the stations don't turn on, and so these spikes can't hurt me. And the water doesn't show up either. There's no water, there's no electric things in here. Phantoon really does kick the station off. Looks like a dark mode, yeah. Yeah, you can even do it so that it messes with Samus's colors, but I don't like doing that. I like, if I were choosing a sprite, I want the sprite from the colors, but you can change the area, the enemies, the beam color. Just gives it variety, and for me as a streamer, it lets it stand out so people are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm bastardizing your game that you like so much. Because believe you and me, you'd think that people wouldn't get offended over me just changing the colors or doing randomizers, but my favorite comment of this year, without a doubt, is that speedrunning is stupid because you should be able to enjoy a game, not beat it as fast as possible. Alright, I made the right call there. Eventually. That's my favorite comment of all time. And because we killed Kraid, the door is open. That's funny. It attracts more views? Sure it does. That's why when I'm doing like an SMZ3, I'll choose like bananas in pajamas, because people would be like, that's crazy. Take my money. But yeah, I had someone literally like rage out because I was speedrunning and they thought it was stupid that I was trying to beat the game as fast as possible, without obviously understanding that there's a massive speedrunning community that exists. Which I don't think is stupid. I think it just shows how good you are at a game. Oh, it's literally just the start music to a boss. That's funny. Yeah, like I don't have a problem with people that want to enjoy the game and not go fast, because you know, I'm not crazy. But like to get mad at me because I play a game fast over and over to try to beat it as quick as possible, to literally rage out and like, I'm never following you, like, please do me a favor and don't go outside and talk to people. Because if what I do bothers you, I imagine that there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna happen that are really gonna bother you. Like, come on. Like I've had people get bent out of shape for things I've done on stream before. Never in my life has it ever had anything to do with the fact that I'm playing a game quickly. Who would do that? Just enjoy the game. Like, That was definitely a weird one. Like sometimes, like when I piss somebody off, I'll feel bad sometimes. Like I'll say something stupid, or they'll get offended, or they just don't like me or whatever. But like it's one thing when I'm just existing and playing a game fast, and someone's just like, "How the flippin' dare you? Oh, yeah. How? That's Nintendo should kill you." I'm sorry. It sounded funny in my head, but when I verbalize it, I'm like, maybe not. That's like saying you don't like people who play Minecraft in creative mode, not survival mode. Well, I just think that all the people that are playing in creative mode are just pussies. But I don't hate you. I don't respect you, but I don't hate you. I'm just kidding. I don't see the point.
Show them what you do.
I don't see the point of playing in anything but normal mode in Minecraft, personally. My wife does not like the mobs. She doesn't like all the enemies. She just likes to build. But I'm an adventure gamer. I'm used to that kind of stuff. So I feel like some of the best moments come from when the game goes, "Okay, I'm gonna kill you now," and you're like, "No!" I think those are the most enjoyable parts of the games, just personally. But I play games fast, so obviously I have no taste and I'm dumb. So that's on me. That's my fault. I don't see the point in Soulsborne games. Like, how is that fun? I mean, I don't enjoy those games very much. And when one gets announced, I'm not like someone to get it all excited personally. But I personally can, I mean, I played Elden Ring. You know, I put a decent amount of time in Elden Ring. I can see why people like it. Because like, there's more than just the, and I know you're saying like, I don't get it, but I'm not gonna be like, what's wrong with you? And it's not like, it's one thing to like enjoy a game, I guess, apparently. And I guess it's a whole nother thing to speedrun it, which I didn't think was a problem. I thought once you got the game, you can play it however you want, but apparently not to that individual who probably isn't a gamer really, or at the very least, just there could be. I feel like there's more than just they saw me play a game fast and they're like, "This is stupid, screw you." I think there could be more to do there. I'm still trying to learn to morph and speed up at the same time. What do you mean, like mock balls? Like, are you talking about this? Like normal speed, morph ball, mock ball speed, faster. So mock ball is interesting. Let me see. I can, if I get to the right spot, I can show you. So just remind me once I get to Turian, the long hallway. With that being said, where the heck is it? So we know that it's brown and light gray. Where's the brown entrance? Up top criteria might be it. Oh, it's in Norfair. I think it's in Norfair. And where am I? Okay. This is... Yeah, that. Yeah, and that's how most speedruns are done. That's the first, I would say, like, important major trick. If you can't nail that, then speedruns are kind of gonna be tough. Green Brinstar. I don't think this is the way that I want to go. The biggest thing with mock balls that people don't really talk about is you need to make sure that you're holding B while you're going through the jump animation. Obviously, you've probably heard it said that if you bounce, you know, if you try to do a jump and sorry, I won't hold the B button. If you bounce too early, come on, work with me here. Why is it? Okay, this is a bad spot. I might need to turn off spring ball as well. But essentially, I like, without just showing you, I basically jump through the air. I press down pretty much immediately because as long as I'm holding B, like if I jump and I let go of B, sometimes it will stop Samus from moving forward and she'll just kind of plummet. But I hold B through the whole time and then I press down on the same frame that I land on the ground, and it just kind of is a very seamless sort of boom boom kind of thing. So here's the problem. I thought this was going to be the way to get to where I needed to go. So then is it... Oh, man, I'm lost. I mean, your biggest advantage, Wolf, is using some sort of video to kind of help you figure things out. I think Oats and Goats does a really phenomenal tutorial on how to do a mock ball. I've been doing mock balls for forever, before I was speedrunning, before I was a streamer. So it's just something that I've just kind of done. I wouldn't say I was like an early adopter necessarily, but I sort of learned about it before it was sort of made into an actual thing. This might be where it is, right? Nope, I'm trash. Trash, 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 trash. Where is the dead guy? Yeah, and we can, like, if you watch a speedrun, you can use mock balls in a lot of... Here we go. Okay. So let me take off screw attack here. Or spring ball, because I don't want to keep bouncing. So you can do it pretty much at any speed. You can also do it, you know, very fast. It really determines how fast Samus is going. You can do really crazy stuff like this. Well, let's see if I can get this. So I'm not really going all that fast in Speed Booster, so I can initiate it by doing short charging and get my Speed Booster a lot faster. So for example, like if I hold my run button here, I'll get my Speed Booster around here. If I press the run button at certain frames, I can get it here instead of here. This game is so cool. I love these aspects about it. And there's these reasons that if they remade it, they wouldn't be able to... I say they wouldn't be able to, but you never know. But there's a lot of games that actually make some of Samus's momentum and movement broken, that if they were to remake it, they would ruin it. And that's why I say often I don't want them to remake this game, because it will not be the same experience. But whatever. Anyways, mock ball is pretty simple. What I like to do is jump. Sometimes I'll press down immediately, but I always make sure to press down. What you want to do is obviously morph into a ball. It's easier to do it at the beginning of your mock ball rather than at the end. And so I always do ones, so rather than trying to do two, you know, it's a lot easier. So I just like to press down, have your forward momentum down again. If you do it too early, there's that, if you mock too early, there's that bounce. You see Samus is bouncing there. So that's one clear indicator that you didn't get it. The other indicator is not really all that telling, because sometimes you can actually morph on the same frame, and sometimes it feels like it doesn't work, but it's actually a very fluid thing. And the other thing that I would give you advice on is a lot of people talk about the Hadoken. We know the Hadoken is down, left, and left. I think it's Hadoken, you know, from Street Fighter. Very similar sort of feel to it, because you want to make sure that once you've morphed, you're now continuing to move forward. Because if I do the morph ball and I'm too late to get to pressing left, I either stop, or there's that little, you see that little interruption in movement. It needs to be really, really fluid. So you're jumping and it's just a Hadoken thing. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to hold the jump button, but like sometimes when I jump and I let go of run, I'll lose my forward momentum. So I would always recommend, this is just me personally, this may not be actually factual, but it could help you if you're learning how to do it. is I would just with, and I'll even take off speed booster so we don't run so fast. Thanks for the gift, appreciate it. Run, jump, down, and you can jump as high as you want to. It's not gonna make a difference as long as you get the good morph. And you just got to keep your eye on Samus. Land forward, and you'll even notice like it looks like I slow down for a second, but I still nail it, right? And we know like this is normal speed, right? Which is normal. So you'll notice the moment you get it that you're zooming, and then when you get really good, you can do some of these. And that's actually useful in an area in Lower Norfair called Wasteland, where we do a D-boost and we land and we do a short charge and we jump through a hole and it saves us a ton of time. So, I hope that helps. Do, 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 do. Hey, these music choices are weird. The biggest thing is just, like, make sure she doesn't bounce. For starters, just make sure she doesn't bounce. And it's a Hadoken, and it's all supposed to be super smooth. I recommend using a D-pad, as analog sticks probably is just going to make it way more complicated. It's just a randomizer. I thought you could stand there and just get a D-boost. Didn't work. Yeah, I just randomized the colors. And Samus is wearing a it's called blue, which is super unique. I'm probably not gonna get this, but I'm gonna try my best. It's hard because I don't have wave beam. Damn. I'll just take the damage. I can run through the next door, but actually I'll show you guys. So as you can, whoa, why do I have 1 health? Oh, that's weird. So as you can see, I'm moving very slowly. The game still thinks that I have the baby Metroid on me. And so my movement is significantly hindered. I should have had that. That was really weird. I thought I had the orbits good, but I guess I messed it up a little bit. So it'll do this until the game either is beaten or reset, but as you guys can probably imagine, I would not be able to make it out in time. So what I'm going to do is get through these next few rooms and I'm going to save, and then we'll just reload the game and then it'll fix it. It's actually worse. Like, I was just about to say that, but then I thought in my head, like, that's actually not factual. It's worse than being underwater. So I actually have to turn the system off in order for this to work properly. I think that said save to B. Should be saved to A. Whatever file has the most time on it. There we go. I thought it said B, so I was confused. So now, we move normal. So that's where doing the baby skip is really dangerous in speedruns, because sometimes... Oh, am I gonna have to do this? Yeah, I don't have wave beam, so I can't do it. What was I saying? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah. This game's a lot of fun. This game is definitely a game that if you can do a bunch of real weird stuff with this game. It's actually quite broken, which again, I mentioned it before, but that's why I don't want people to remake it. That would genuinely suck to me. Because you're not going to be able to recapture the magic of the hardcore community, which isn't the overarching community. So as much as, like, I think that's, my opinion is elitist, but I think my opinion is still valid. Will I buy a Super Metroid remake? Will I enjoy the hell out of it? Damn rights I will. I think Fusion needs it more than this game, though. And like, if you think we can baby skip in the, like we can not if you think we can baby skip in Super Metroid, you think they're not going to remove that in a remake? They are. So that's one thing that they're going to take away. Mock balls, they're going to take away mock balls. So it's just for me, they're going to take away the parts that I love so much about this game, which are the unintentional oopsie doops, and I wouldn't enjoy it as much. But I mean, they remade Super Mario RPG for the Switch, and they made that game way too easy, and I didn't enjoy it as much as the original, so, you know, I still play it and I still have fun with it, so it's not like it's the worst problem. Had a hard time with the D-pad on my Pro controller. For me, it makes mock balls suck. Yeah, modern controller, you're better off, like, depending on how you, like, I actually recommend people to use a PlayStation controller on emulator if they don't have any options, like a DualShock 4 or DualSense 5 or whatever, because their D-pads are actually made insanely well. Nintendo's consoles, especially like the Pro 2, when it comes to actually playing like Switch games, I really like this controller. I think it's fantastic. The back pads are nice, other than the fact that it doesn't look symmetrical when you look at it in a certain sense, but that's fine. It's silent, but when it comes to playing retro games, this thing is awful, and I hate it. At least my experience thus far. Poop the butt? Make me. Stud, you gonna play some Destiny with me sometime? What is this music? Again, chat, this music is completely randomized. I didn't decide that this would be like hilarious, like Hyrule Field for the end of the game. Good one, Nick. That's hilarious. You are so funny. I didn't choose this. The game, the universe. This is the universe's decision. This is a gift from the universe to you. I am just the middleman. You didn't even know that you needed this today. You probably woke up and thought, man, this day's gonna suck. I sure hope somehow Hyrule Music shows up randomly. You're welcome. You are welcome. And the best way you can show love is drop me a follow. Do it. I'm also on Twitch. Follow. Do it. Let's just put it this way. Your mom probably doesn't want you to follow me because it's like, oh, more video games and brain rot, and your mom's a boss of you. Oh crap! Oh no! This is the, oh dude, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I forgot about this. This is what happens when you do area randos. Dude, I'm having so much fun playing it, and we're getting our guys back together. We're gonna do a Vault of Glass soon. I mean, I can't make you do nothing. You are your own man. You're a grown man. But I think your mom doesn't want you playing with me, and we need to show your mom who's boss, because you're a grown man now. So, I might be okay, I might not be, but this is potentially something bad's gonna happen when I exit this door. Yep, called it. No, dude! Okay, so we gotta find our way out of here. Okay, so our ship, so we've got criteria. I'm just gonna move a few rooms. That's, I noticed the reason I thought something bad was about to happen is because of the timer. It was at 3 minutes. I'm like, that's suspiciously long. I understand where you're coming from, though. D2 is in a weird space. The DLC was good. The story was really good. I enjoyed it, but... Okay. I think I'm just gonna stumble upon it. I can look at the maps and menus, but I don't feel confident that I'm gonna be able to figure out where I'm supposed to go. But we got lots of time. Oh, I'm gonna forget them. Mostly because, well, actually, criteria is all locked in together, so I should be able to. Unless they're gonna hide where the animals live. Shoot. No, this is bad, this is bad. No. Dude, no! Well, I'd find wave, in your butt. Sorry. That's where I put it. Oh, thanks, streamer. If I die, it'll respawn me at I'm pretty sure it respawns me at Mother Brain and we do the exit over again, so... If that's the case, whatever. Well, if I stumble on the right room, then it's a possibility, but... We are good. Dude, can you please? I really want to save the animals, but I don't know if I have enough time. If this doesn't lead to animals, I'm gonna be so sad. No! No! You son of a sea-sucking worm! No! Come on, bro! No! Damn it! How could you do this to me? I was there, bro! Oh, dang it! Daddy? I don't know why he said that. Save the animals, Nick! I gotta save the animals! Who said that? Who said that? For the love of God, don't forget the animals. Thanks a lot, jerk. Oh, cool, I gotta fight the boss all over again because someone wanted me to save the animals, which is something that I don't normally do. Your guilt trip cost me the run! Can you imagine if I was in a tournament right now? I gotta do all this crap again? Are you serious, bro? Play like a speedrunner? What do you think I've been doing? I am a speedrunner who chose to listen to chat once. If you've ever needed proof of why we don't save animals around here, I don't think I could have given you a better example. The animals are not, yeah, and they're dead to me. I will say that if the animals were in there, I probably would have had enough time. Did you save the animals? Yeah, dude. Oh man, twice probably. Don't ask questions. Shut up. They should make a super. Oh, dude, you're onto something. Go make it. I mean, there's a ROM hack called Super Duper Metroid, so like maybe that's good enough for you. Oh no, he got me. Just want to assert myself. I beat this, and then chat bullied me. They were like, "I hate you, Nick. If you don't save the animals, I'll hate you forever." And I didn't want that to happen. I was trying to prevent hate. And look what happened. Look what it gave me. Look what happened. Where's the audio from? Oh, you guys, the baby Metroid's using a silencer. At least the music's like got a little like anxiety to it, you know? See what happens when you try to make the vegans happy? Yeah. A grown woman died. Do you guys feel good about yourself? Oh, that's a dangerous conversation. Someone gave the baby Metroid Kraid's sound effects. Sounded like Kraid. Whining like an elephant. Watch me not be able to find my way a second time and I have to do this all over again. I really thought that it would actually like just start me back at like the heroicness of Hyrule. Yo, dude, that is Ganon, that's right, you nailed it. Have you ever played a Nintendo game? No, but I'm just guessing. That looks like a Ganon type to me. I like it when you got her head pinned back. She always looks like a Karen that just got shut down. Like, excuse you. That's right, idiot. You drooling freak. Get wrecked. I better not see you again. Oh. It's King Koopa. His name is Mr. Bowser, Matt. You're a fake gamer. You don't even play video games, probably. This is where, yeah. Mother Brain was the original Karen. You're not supposed to be on my planet. So no animals this time? You know what? No. I don't even have like a witty thing to say about it. Like I'm hurt. I'm sad. I did the right thing. And the game was like, screw you, dipshit. Do you know how bad that feels? To like, morally be like, I'm doing the right thing, and the game's like, oh, really? Like, if the game is literally punishing me for not, like, to try to save the animals, and they're like, psych, we hid them in another castle. Does that not give you animal lovers, who I think are great people, by the way? Does that not give you the idea that maybe, just maybe, I should not save the animals? I think that's what that means, personally. So, honestly. Imagine how sad the animals are. Well, in about 2 minutes and 13 seconds, I don't have to imagine it because they'll be dead, and they won't have to imagine it. I'm sounding like a monster, and I'm kind of okay with it. The fact that I don't get all the items at the end of the seed, you're telling Sarah, go for it. Tell her because of my my negligence, I killed them twice, which is twice as nice. I actually want you to tell her. I'm not afraid of her. Wait. I think I went this way. Screw the animals, they suck anyways. Darn right I do. If you were here, I'd high-five you. stupid animals! Don't forget the animals! I should have listened to my heart and let those buggers die the first time. Bunch of clankers. See, remember that from before when I said that word? You guys remember, don't you? Look at how much time I have this time. I'm so much faster because I remembered where to go. Which isn't a normal thing for me, I should say. Forget the animals? You better believe it. You're a Pepper Ridge farm member? Nice, that sounds really cool. I'm from PETA and demand that this stream be shut down. Could you give me like 30 seconds and we'll shut it right down, I promise. No problems. We will shut this garbage stream down. This guy kills animals. This guy kills animals. Shut up. Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to kill Kirby. Okay, all right. What's worse, killing fake ass animals or killing Kirby, who's very much real? What's the real crime? The animals don't say, Kirby does. And he's got a game coming out in the fall, in wintertime. I'm not taking that away from him. How do we know that the animals didn't get sucked up by Kirby and he ate them and pooped out stars? How do we not know that? The song is rocking my socks. It almost sounds like Star Fox, but I don't know what it is. Well, oh, I can find out. Ending credits. Titana inside. That's definitely Star Fox. It's gotta be Star Fox. Titana inside. I'm scared I'm gonna see porn. Did I spell that right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why did it get louder? Did it get louder, chat? It's totally getting louder. It's in Star Fox 2. I think. I don't know. Are the animals okay? Hold on. Hello? Oh, thanks for calling. Though you had really great timing. Did you guys make it out? You did? You made it out okay? So we should stop talking about the animals then? Well, that's good. How've you been? What are you wearing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm married too. This is getting a little awkward, right? Well, the credits are over, so I should probably let you go. Okay. See you at Thanksgiving. I sure hope I didn't break my phone. The animals are okay! Fat Tones, they're okay. You're gonna get a Christmas card next week. I think this song is from Super Metroid. Ever play that game? No. Well, I don't even know what I don't know what you're talking about. Please stop watching my stream. Thank you guys for watching. My back hurts. And I wanted to do a shorter stream because my back hurts. I hope that you guys think I'm cool. If you guys have not dropped a follow, what's your problem? You obviously like the stream. That's a given. You liked the stream. Which means you like me, which means you're into me. So if you're not into me, then why aren't you following? I'm gonna do this. I have a Discord, you should follow it. I update there. I'm also gonna post my Discord link in the TikToks. You're cool? Ecto guy? What? No, I'm not. Yo, Matt! Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks for the thumbs up, kitty cat. Make sure you guys join the Discord. I'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know if I have a funeral that I need to attend. Matt with the GGs as well. If I can get on, I'll do my typical Friday SMZ3. And then we'll kind of go from there. The nudes look great. Dude, thank you. They're vermicelli. All right, bye, guys. I should probably raid out on Twitch. I've been a bad streamer boy. We're gonna raid. Who have we gone to raid then, yeah? Who are we going to raid then, my friends? I have a lot of friends on, so I think I just called there. All right, peace, guys.